You've been diligent. You've done everything when it comes to learning a new language, and you did it for years. But something's missing. You feel bored, disconnected, and flat. The mistake? You're learning French without joy. No laughter, no story, no soul. Just boring rules.
Bonjour et bienvenue dans le podcast Français toujours. If you studied French for years but still freeze in real conversation, you're not alone. I'm Bella, and after 25 years of teaching, I've seen how spoken French can feel like a wall. But here, we turn that wall into a doorway. This series exists to name the invisible blocks that keep you silent in French. Français toujours is the podcast for intermediate learners ready to speak French in real-life conversation with clarity and confidence. No perfection required, just presence, just practice, just you. Tu connais le français, maintenant parle-le. This is the new episode of You Know French, Now Speak It, the series, where we explore the number one mistake keeping you silent and how to break free in 3 steps.
When joy disappears, so does retention. You forget what you studied, you dread practice, and you start associating French with pressure, not pleasure. And your voice, it hides. Because fluency isn't just cognitive, it's emotional. Without joy, your brain resists. Without story, your heart disengages. And without soul, your voice fades. So, here is your 3-step shift. Bring joy back into your French. Step 1. Embrace the bumps. Your learning is not linear. It's full of twists, pauses, and stumbles. That's not failure. That's progress in motion. Step 2. And you start. Dive into French stories. Immerse yourself in everyday French stories. Fun, relatable, and alive. And you can follow these stories on our YouTube channel with our dialogue spontané. And even on our podcast, where here you will be able to follow the stories of Les Tourtes francophones with a historical twist. And also, you can follow our monthly saga, Un dîner entre amis mémorable. So, let narrative carry you further than drills ever could. Step 3. Set simple wins. Choose smart goals. Practice often and celebrate each step. Celebrate all the wins. Progress feels lighter when joy is part of the plan. So pour conclure, as we say in French, make French a celebration. At Français Toujours, we don't just teach spoken French. We create emotional immersion. Every podcast episode is a story. Every voice prompt is a spark, and every mistake becomes magic, a moment of learning, of growth, of courage. You'll laugh at bloopers, and you'll cry with characters. You will speak with soul. This is our last episode of You Know French, Now Speak It, the series. The Français Toujours podcast is your daily dose of joyful fluency. It's where neuroscience meets narrative, where learning feels alive. So you will hear in our podcast real life dialogues with emotional states, fluent, playful French idioms that spark curiosity, and role-play scenes that build resilience, laughter, rhythm, and emotional fluency. This is French learning reimagined, not robotic and not rigid, but real, relatable, and fun. So, as I said, this marks the final episode of our series, You Know French, Now Speak It. But it is not the end. Non, non, loin de là. Because now it's time for something new. Ton défi français du jour. Your French daily challenge to reto diario de français. Start your morning with Français toujours, your joy-fueled French in just 10 minutes. Every episode brings you mini novella moments that spark imagination. phrase of the day to slip into real conversations, and quizzes and challenges that test your grit. Idioms and mini dialogues that make French feel alive, and listener shout outs because your voice deserves to be heard. This is French learning reimagined, playful, soulful, and powered by you, your accent, your story, and your courage. So let's make French your daily joy. Subscribe to Français Toujours to discover this fun new learning segment delivered straight to your mailbox. Merci d'avoir partagé cette série avec moi ici dans le podcast de Français Toujours. We'll meet again soon in a brand new episode Ton défi français du jour. Until then, remember, you know French, now speak it. À plus!